522A, Title 5, Government Organizations and Employees, page 44. Reading on paragraph 522A, records maintained on individuals. A. Definitions. For purposes of this section, 1. The term agency means agencies as defined in section 522E, number 1 of this title. 2. The term individual means a citizen of the United States or an alien lawfully admitted for permanent residence. So footnote 1. See reference in text note below. Number 3 on page 45, paragraph 522A. The term maintain includes maintain, collect, use, or disseminate. Number 4. The term record means any item, collection, or grouping of information about an individual that is maintained by an agency, including but not limited to his education, financial transactions, medical history, and criminal or employment history, and that contains his name or the identifying number, symbol, or other identifying particulars as assigned to the individual, such as a finger or voice print or photograph. Number 5. The term system of records means a group of any records under the control of an agency, from which information is retrieved by the name of the individual or by some identifying number, symbol, or other identifying particular assigned to the individual. Number 6. The term statistical record means a record in a system of records maintained for statistical research or reporting purposes only, and not used in whole or in part in making any dissemination about the identifiable individual except as provided by Section 8 of Title 13. Number 7. The term routine use means, with respect to the disclosure of a record, the use of such record for the purpose which is compatible with the purpose of which it was collected. Number 8. The term matching program. A. Means any computerized comparison of I. 2 or more automated systems of records or a system of records with non-federal records for the purposes of capital I, establishing or verifying the eligibility of or continuing compliance with statutory and regulatory requirements by applicants for recipients or beneficiaries of, participants in, or providers of, with respect to, cash or in-kind assistance or payments under federal benefit programs, or number 2, or II, recouping payments or delinquent debts under such federal benefit programs, or small ii, 2 or more automated federal personnel or payroll systems of records or a system of federal personnel or payroll records with non-federal records. B. But does not include, small I, matches performed to general aggregate statistical data without any personnel identifiers. II. Matches performed to support any research or statistical projects, the specific data of which may not be used to make decisions concerning the rights, benefits, or privileges of specific individuals, Number 3, III. Matches performed by an agency or component thereof which performs as its principal function any activity pertaining to the enforcement of criminal laws subsequent to the initiation of a specific criminal or civil enforcement investigation of the named person or persons for the purpose of gathering evidence against such person or persons. Number 4, IV. Matches of tax information pursuant to section 6103D of the Internal Revenue Code of 1986. Number 2, or capital II, for purposes of tax administration as defined in section 6103B4 of such code. Number 3, or III, for the purposes of intercepting a tax refund due an individual under the authority granted by the sections 404 small e, 464, or 1137 of the Social Security Act, or capital IV 4, for the purpose of intercepting a tax refund due to an individual under any tax refund intercept program authorized by the statute which has been determined by the Director of the Office of the Management and Budget to contain verification notice and hearing requirements that are substantially similar to the procedure in section 1137 of the Social Security Act. Small v matches capital I, using records prominently relating to the federal personnel that are performed for routine administrative purposes subject to the guidance provided by the Director of the Office of Management and Budget pursuant to subsection 5, or small v, or capital II, number 2, conducted by an agency using only records for systems of records maintained by that agency.